You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Three-pointer, Nelson. And that one's good. And the Nuggets lead by 11.
Those are starting to add up. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been three-pointers.
And clearly it's about how poorly the defense has played. They've got to close out faster.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland.
And one problem with the Cavs last season was they put immediate pressure on themselves. A part of that was the trade for Kevin Love.
J.J. Hickson, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Moutier comes in for Jameer Nelson. And then for Cleveland, Mozgov, he's checked in for Varejao. LeBron comes in for Richard Jefferson. And Mo Williams subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. The dish to James. And there's the pass to Williams. And pushing it up, here's Denver. Gallinari inside the three-point line. And misses it off the right side of the rim. As you said, the Cavs put a lot of pressure on themselves because of the trade. You could see it affect the way they came out of the gate, Clark.
And you know, it was just night and day, Kevin, when the Cavs began to relax and click. I mean, a total transformation and turnaround. They would go 19-20 in the first 39 games, and then 34-9 over the rest of the season once those guys gelled and got locked in.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And it's slammed in by Fareed.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Williams kicks to Mozgov. 5 to shoot. Here's Shumpert. They grab their own miss.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
It's Thompson off the drive. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Just 5 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Moutier dishes to Foy. The tray. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Out left to the wing. Here's Gallinari. Denver gets it back. Feeds it to Foy. Here's Moutier. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Taking a look back over the last month, Kevin, let's check out how Cleveland stacked up. 6th in three-point field goal percentage. 11th in field goal percentage. And they're in the top half of the league in scoring as well. Not too shabby.
And they've also enjoyed a lot of success from beyond the arc. I mean, as you can see by that top 10 ranking and three-point percentage, that's a shot they should continue to feature in their offense.
Martin's checked in for Randy Foye.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Williams kicks to Thompson to end the drought. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
I tell you what, you got to love his aggressiveness finishing inside like that.
Well, his leaping ability, Clark, gives him a great advantage.
And that's why they look to get him the ball around the rim. It's either a dunk or free throws every time.
Mike Miller's checked in for Denver. LeBron outside. On the wing, Thompson. Over in the corner, Williams. It's stolen by Moutier. And pushing it up, here's Denver. Fareed's running. Now, here's Moutier. 6 points for him. To the left side wing. 4 on the shot clock. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Faried. It's rebounded by Cleveland. James has got 5 rebounds tonight. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam, you're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
You know, he's not your typical NBA center in terms of height, guys, but he plays as big as any of them, thanks to his incredible bounce ability.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. The Nuggets leading by 12. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, filling out the wings, it's Shumpert and LeBron. Thompson down low with Mozgov. And it's Williams at the point guard. Stolen by Thompson. The drive by James. And that is good. Shumpert's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Cavs.
Check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Williams for 3. Denver grabs the miss. To the paint. And he goes up strong. With one hand and flushes it down.
Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
Ah, that's bringing it down hard, Clark.
Yes,
bringing it down
sir.
hard,
Yes,
my
sir.
brother.
Yes, sir.
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight.
And the Cavaliers call time here. The Nuggets missed the postseason again last year. Never really had a good look at it and just fell in back of the pack.
And it's the second straight year of not playing playoff basketball in Denver. This coming on the heels of 10 straight bursts between 04 and 13.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, over the break, I listened in on David Blatt's huddle. He got after them and told them to turn up the intensity, saying, we've put ourselves in a corner, and now we've got to fight our way out. Show me what you have. Let's see if we've got what it takes, guys.
And Cleveland making a change here. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Mozgov. Love comes in for Thompson. Harris is checked in for Shumpert. And it's Cunningham in for Williams.
And, you know, for Denver, historically, they've enjoyed a lot of success for a long time. I mean, missing the playoffs consecutively might have been the wake-up call they needed to try something different going forward.
Gallinari in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes a 3. They get the rebound. Tries again. Here's Foye. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Foye's got the lead up to 14 now for the Nuggets.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
And listen, it's sometimes really hard for teams like the Nuggets to know when to rebuild. So while they weren't quite sure what they had coming into last season, by the end of it, they had a clear idea of what direction they needed to head into for the future.
And stolen by LeBron. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
The shot's good from Love.
Just a positive force right now for these guys, and though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
Nuggets dancers.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Dellavedova's checked in. Well, Clark, they can burn some clock if they want to.
Yeah, and maybe buy a little oxygen while they're doing it.
And folks, those are hops you just don't see from that one spot every day.
Well, that's why he is such an uncommon talent.
Yep, uncommon and unparalleled. I mean, he makes things happen out there for sure.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball. And really, I like the fact that even with the big lead, they never coasted.
To me, that's a sign of a really good team, Greg, because you should always be playing against the game and yourself. I know there's an opponent out there, but when you have a lead, it's all about continuing to execute. Do what you do and stay true to that. And I like that aggressiveness and full speed ahead kind of attack that they have.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And that's a foul called on Gallinari. That is his first foul of the game. 1:32 left in the fourth quarter. And here's James outside.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Nuggets.
Clark, look at their number of assists.
Well, they minimized the one-on-one situations, Kevin. They got the ball moving, and it found the open guy.
Great ball movement, you're right. And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
Greg, I don't think it'll play out quite that simply, though. The team coming out on the losing end of game 1 is just that much more motivated to get even in game 2 and 3. So I think the edge goes to the losing team.
And while it's a team game, you can't win without guys showing up. And that was the case tonight for Gallinari. He affected the game so much with the way he was able to come out and get steals.
Wow!
The fans are just loving what's going on here tonight. A really good win for the home team.
It sure is. I mean, they kept this crowd in the game, gave them plenty to cheer about, and really used that home court advantage to their advantage.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And here they come. James, left side. From deep. Second shot opportunity. And it's laid up and in by Varejao.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball, in rhythm.
Guys, we have seen them with a lot of good ball movement.
Well, you like the smooth operating they're showing you here. I mean, things are clicking, and more importantly, it makes them tough to defend.
Clark, what you know about Sade? Smooth operator, but I agree with you. I think we're all seeing that right now.
Yes, indeed.